Hey kids, I know how much you all love rank 4 decks, so here I am with another one. This time it's Bujin, at the request of Okami. I don't always take requests, but they asked politely, so here we are. Unfortunately, Bujin just can't hack it in modern day without a supplementary engine raising the endboard's power level far beyond Yamato Pass, and today I decided to go with the Springans core, since any 2 level 4s can convert into full combo. The goal here is to make a board of Utopic Draco feature, both Sargas's big and small, and a set copy of Blast, with both Quilin and Centipede in the grave for the crackback. You are very weak to disruption early on though. Ashing Torifune is GG, and using removal on the normal summon is usually enough to get you there if you're sitting across from a Bujin player. You might be asking yourself why I'm doing this with Bujins of all decks. Surely there are better rank 4 engines than Bujins, and you'd be right. But the ability of Bujins to crack boards like knockoff Tenyis is really cool, and I wasn't asked to play Evils for him, now was I? For our first match, we'll be going up against Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon. It's Cyber Dragon. Do I need to explain anything at Cyber Dragon? We've opened Torifune, so we're going to normal summon that, and then tribute it off to summon Mahitotsu and Quilin. We're going to pitch Centipede to add back Torifune for next turn, and then make Merrymaker. We're going to send Branga and then make Sargas. Sargas here is going to grab Tally-Ho, which is going to detach Merrymaker and Quilin to summon Kit and Branga. We're going to chain block Kit's effective search by bouncing Branga. Here we'll grab Brandon High Spirits and then put back Sargas. We're going to activate High Spirits, pitching Branga and searching Kit. We're going to special Kit and then make Gaga Gaga Magician to reborn the Merrymaker, overlay for F0, set Blast, and during the end phase, Sprint is going to special summon Sargas. This is a pop, a bounce. Our opponent is going to special summon Cyber Dragon, and I'm very upset because I didn't react in time to respond to the summon. But they get greedy and activate Clockwork Knight, so I'm going to go ahead and pop the Clockwork Knight, then proc Sargas to pop the Cyber Dragon. We're gonna special another Cyber Dragon, and like a fucking fool, I do it again. I don't have a chance to respond to the summon, so they're able to make Fortress, which turns off Blast. They're gonna summon Cyber Dragon Core, and we're gonna Ash that, and they're gonna make All Mirage, and our opponent has never read Utopic Draco Future, so they go to battle, they crash, but we live. For me, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to lethal. Normally, I wouldn't show this replay, but it is what it is. We're going to special Mahitotsu and Hair, mill the turtle, make Susanoo. Susanoo here is going to detach the Hair to add Hirame, which will special summon. We'll detach 2 from F0 with the inherited effect from Gaga Gaga Magician to make Susanoo a 4K, and now we just have game. So we'll go ahead and kill our opponent dead. Now for a game against a slightly more competent opponent. We haven't drawn our 1-card combo, we haven't drawn Torifune, but we do have a special summon and a card to normal summon, so we do have everything we need. We're going to activate Mahitotsu, pitching Turtle to special summon itself, and then normal summon Quilin, and then make Merrymaker. Merrymaker is going to mill Sargas because I misclicked. I meant to go for Branga, but it is what it is. We're going to activate Sargas to grab Tally-Ho, and then activate Tally-Ho. Thankfully, we drew the Kit, so we're going to search Branga, special Kit, Branga, and Sargas. Kit is going to activate, and we're going to Sargas to chain block by bouncing Branga. We'll grab High Spirits and then put back Ash. High Spirits here is going to pitch the Branga and the Sprint for another Kit, which will special itself. We'll overlay for Gaga Gaga Magician. We're going to special summon back Merrymaker, and then overlay for F0. We're going to activate Branga to banish the Kit to search, blast, and pass. What we could have done, instead of making Gaga Gaga and got it to F0, we could have made Evil Swarm Nightmare, but I thought that F0 is a little bit better blind. Our opponent's going to pitch Visions for Aquamir, then Vision for Necromir, then Vision for Aquamir. They'll normal summon Grimness, will negate with F0, because I think they're on some flavor of Sprite build. I know half their hand is air, so I decided to just cut them on bodies, and our opponent will concede. For our last game, we've opened similarly to the first, but we didn't open any Springans names. And we are up against Dynamorphia, and they've drawn a card we really don't like to see. So, we're going to start off with Mahitotsu, pitching Mikazuchi to special summon itself, then activate Mahitotsu, banishing the Mikazuchi to grab Centipede. Then we'll normal summon Quilin, and then make Merrymaker. Merrymaker sends Branga up, correctly this time, then we'll make Sargus. Sargus is going to grab Tallyho. We're going to activate Tallyho, detaching 2. Merrymaker and Quilin are the 2. We're going to add, and then special summon Kit, and then special summon Branga from Grave, which will be bouncing. We'll grab High Spirits and put back a card. Then we'll pitch Branga for Kit. We'll special the Kit, and then make Gaga Gaga Magician. We're going to detach to special summon back the Merrymaker, and then overlay for Utopic Future. And make F0, banish with Branga for Blast, set, and during the end phase, Sprint is going to get us a copy of Sargus. So this is Mahitotsu with both Quilin and Centipede in the graveyard for next turn. So as long as we have a way to follow up, we're going to be in a really good position. Because we're going to be able to crack a lot of interruptions. Our opponent's going to activate evenly matched, and that removes almost all of our interruption. I keep F0 here because if I keep large Sargus, I'm not representing anything. If I keep little Sargus, I don't have an Xyz monster to detach from, so that's representing nothing. And if I keep Blast, I don't control a Springans monster, and I have no way to get another one, so I won't be able to activate it, and I represent nothing. This is the only pick that actually does anything on its own. Our opponent's going to normal summon Diplos with no effect, and then set Intact, Domain, and Domain. We're going to draw, and then we're going to go ahead and pitch Turtle for Mahitotsu. They're going to activate Domain, special summon Kench. We're going to get the Mahitotsu. They're going to unsummon Kench. We're going to attempt to negate. They're going to fire Intact to negate that. We do get to keep the F0 because this card is insane, and they're going to make Rexstrom. We're going to Centipede to pop the Domain, and then Quilin to force out the Rexstrom. They're going to fire it to set F0 to 500, and then they'll special summon back Kentrigino. Here we will mill Turtle by banishing Mahitotsu. I didn't need to do this. I was supposed to go for Hair, but I choked, so that's on me. In main 2, we'll go ahead and make Zeus, and then detach 2 to wipe the field, and pass turn. This is a huge gamble, and that's the punish. Diplos here is going to mill Sonic. They're going to set evenly and pass. We draw Mikazuchi. We're going to normal summon Mikazuchi. Mikazuchi here is going to punch over the Diplos. They will prevent themselves from dying with Sonic. They're going to bring back Therezia, which will get them alert. They're going to reborn the Diplos by banishing Domain, milling in another copy of Sonic. We'll overlay for a second Zeus and leave them with just their top deck. They're drawing a copy of Dynamorphia Brute, which doesn't do anything. We get an Arasuda off the top. We'll normal summon the Arasuda, get in. Sonic is going to prevent them from dying, and then we'll punch it with Zeus. Intact, unfortunately, also prevents them from dying. The top card is another evenly matched, and they'll concede. Obviously, this is not a competitive deck. Hell, some would argue it isn't really a Bujin deck either. But I don't care, because I'm going to summon my silly little rank 4, and then I'm going to rank up into my silly little rank 8, and you're all going to like it, okay?